Hello. Welcome to Wednesday Night Yarn Adventures.
You're on adventure time. How exciting is that?
Instagram was being super laggy.
They were being super laggy today. That's okay. We are happy that you guys are here today. So welcome. And we are here, which has its moments.
Yes.
So last week we were in Tennessee. We had driven on Wednesday last week. So you guys got to see us when we were parked at the RV park. Hello to Yellow Rose Fiber over there on Instagram. And so we talked about a little bit about like what we were up to, and we had a great time doing all kinds of stuff.
We got there early enough that we had time to kind of chill for a few hours,
and so it was lovely, and we enjoyed that a lot. And so Thursday morning we got up and we drove about 45 minutes or so to Grinning Soul Crochet, which is a crochet centric yarn shop in Jackson, Tennessee. Laura is super cool.
And it's our second time to visit there.
Yeah, she makes a lot of her own stuff to sell, and then she carries quite a bit of indie dyed yarns and some really cool like kits and things. And I'm gonna show off what I got because that's pretty fun because I have that here. And Dean's gonna show you this awesome box of macaroons that we also got. So I'm gonna show the pictures.
Yes, I will do that.
All right. So I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. But Laura has her shop, Grinning Soul Crochet, is in a place called The Local. And it's basically like a set of 2 containers with porches. And it's funded by the city of Jackson, Tennessee. And they have a lease, and it's like a business incubator with them. And it's yours.
Oh, I see.
So it's pretty cool that they get like business help for their startups, and they also get really cool they get like some discounts on like their rent. And so right now there's like a candle shop which hasn't been open either time we've been there. And then there's Grinning Soul, which is the shop here on the end.
This is Grinning Soul. Mm-hmm. And the macaron shop is over here. Sugar Me Sweet. Isn't that the name of it?
Sprinkle Me Sugar.
I don't know.
Sprinkle Me Sugar. And you can see our box of macarons there, which is absolutely delicious. We ate all of them because we took them on down to Q's house after that. But I wanted to show off what I got. So I got this super awesome box bag with this cool granny square fabric on it. And it's from Yarn Bending? No. Yarn Bending. Yeah. I tagged it in Instagram last week. So anyway, someone local. And so I got that. I also got this really pretty yarn from Cape May Fiber. And it's called, it's her Merino Cashmere Silk. And it's a sport weight. It's lovely. And it's called Season of the Witch. And since it was Halloween, I thought it was very fitting.
Yes.
And then I got these really awesome, I got a cool sticker, Brady Square sticker. And then I also got stitch markers that Laura made. So those are pretty cool. And it's a little witch's broom and a hat to go with my yarn. Yeah, so I was I thought that was pretty cool. So also while we were there, number one, it rained.
Yeah.
It like poured down, thunderstormed. It was
very nice for like the first 3 hours we were there.
Yeah, it was great.
And then the bottom fell out. It was raining.
We didn't see anybody else for the rest of the day. But what we did do is we finished up the cesium countdown box for the Halloween tonals that I got for Scooby-Doo and that Dean got me. And so here is what I have not knit up.
All this.
Okay, that's what I have not knit up. And then this is the day 31 tone, non-tonal, the variegate. And so it has a little bit of all of the main character colors in it from the logo too. So pretty cool. Kat was telling me all about her color inspiration. And so I was really liking it. So speaking of these awesome mini skeins, I am working on the box bag is super cute, right?
It holds
So
a surprising amount.
it
of
really
stuff.
does. There's like
I was putting things. I was.
like 8 mini skeins
She
and
was like,
3
I
full
wanna.
skeins.
She was like, I want to put all this stuff in there. I was like, I don't think that's gonna fit in there, and it
Yeah.
definitely did. Yeah.
And so I wanted to show off the skirt. So here is the. I have to have 3 colors in here now. So the band is day 1, and then the first stripe is that dark brown. That's the first tonal, and then this is the second tonal. So this is the Skeeter skirt, and I'm making progress on it. I just finished the second color today. So I'll be adding some more onto that as we go. And the next color up is this lovely red, I believe.
I think it's the red, and then it goes to the pinks and the purples.
Yeah. So it's this really bright cherry red. So that's the next one. Very excited about starting that up. We'll get it wound up probably tomorrow when we're out and about. And then
so that was Halloween.
Yeah, that was Halloween. Like I said, this bag fits like everything in it.
That night it
was pouring down rain,
Yeah.
and we so we closed about 3.
Yeah.
And because Laura was hosting a thing at her house, and so we went ahead and drove on down to Alabama to Huntsville. Our friend Q with the fold-out cat lives there, and we stayed the night at her house.
We spent a lot of time hanging out with Q, but we had never been to her house, and then we got to go. It rained on us the entire way. It was like almost 3 hours of driving, and it rained the whole way. But Alabama was our 41st state on our second go round of the 50 states. So we've been to all 50, and now we've been to 41 on the second go round.
Yes. So thanks to Fiber J and Q for welcoming us at the Owl House, and we hung out with them before Dean helped them load everything up, including all the litter mates and everything in the house in the morning on Thursday morning, and they went ahead, or Friday morning, and they left earlier than we did down to Alabama Fiber Fest in the Birmingham area.
The inaugural Alabama Fiber Fest.
Yeah, and then we headed down not too long after that. While I was there, I was working on my Camp Stitchwood Pearl Scout sash. Yeah, I added the second skein in. So I'm not sure it's going to be long enough. I may have to add a third one, but it's okay.
Well, we have some.
It'll be all right. If you are interested in this yarn, though, which is a lovely alpaca merino blend from Fur Haven Farm, we do have about, 10 skeins left right now?
I want to say 8 or 9. I don't know.
Okay. And so we do have some of those left. It's a lovely DK weight. It has a real nice hand. It's very soft. It's going to have a lot of drape to it, especially once I actually block something, which I haven't done lately. Anyway, so, and then we dropped off that spinning wheel that we picked up.
Yes.
So that was good.
The one for Q that we picked up in Maryland.
Yeah. At Frederick.
We brought that thing from Maryland to Alabama. I kind of forgot that.
Stuff. Hey. So we were kind of busy with that stuff, and then we packed it in fairly early and headed on down to Birmingham as well. Tiffany is going to see us this weekend here at NWA in Fayetteville. But yeah, down in Birmingham, we went to the Briarfield Ironworks Park, which is where they used to do the iron smelting. So it's a furnace, and that's where the festival was held this year.
It's a nice little park.
Yeah, fantastic.
I mean, it's kind of off the beaten path some. It's not like way far away. I mean, within 15 minutes of town. So it wasn't too far out of the way, but it was a really nice park. Yes. The one kind of downside was that the internet. And it was not the fault of the organizers. They'd been on these folks for a long time to get the internet all set up, but it was, and they did. They ended up getting some internet together, and it worked out.
Came together.
You had to fiddle with it some, but it worked.
Sherlanda asked if we are coming to our Yarn Alchemy tomorrow.
Yep.
We are. We will be there tomorrow in Bentonville. So don't worry, Sherlanda. We will be there. 11 to 8. Yep. So, but yeah, so we got all set. We parked the truck.
Yep.
And then we helped Q and Jasper set up their double tent. Do you want to show them the sign? Because Yarn Adventure was one of the sponsors for the event.
Sorry.
Yep, there you go.
I'll get it.
And so Yarn Adventure and Fold Out Cat and Knit Birmingham. Knit Beham, I think is
That's their
name of the shop,
business name, right?
And then of course the actual state park, the
Ironworks.
So what you're seeing there in the front, that is the raffle table.
Yep.
And so our logo, as well as those other ones, showed up on the t-shirts for the volunteers, as well as a few other things. And so we really enjoyed getting to be a part of that festival this year. And fantastic turnout. It was a Saturday only. You can show the other pictures if you want to. So it's a Saturday only festival this year. And so we were busy for sure, definitely busy.
We got to sit up next to Kat from Cesium Yarn and Ellie. Ellie and Evie reunited again.
That's right. And we worked together to sell a few spinning wheels this weekend, and we had a really good time doing that. The weather, it was warm. And there's
Q and
Jasper at their booth with all their lovely yarns in the back and fiber in the background as well. And so we really enjoyed getting to hang out with our friends there. Oh yeah, no problem. We love sharing. Southern Winter says hi. How's it going over there?
We the turnout for the festival, I don't know. We all sort of, it's the first year. Everybody kind of had tempered expectations for a first year festival. It was crazy busy.
It was really busy.
I mean, like
at almost 1,000 attendees, which is fantastic for first year. They did a really great job of advertising. We're really proud of how it came together.
Yeah,
they did. So we definitely want to shout out to B and Kara and Q for putting together an amazing festival, as well as Dele, the organizer there at the park.
Yep.
So
it worked out. It was a really good day, and it was fun. Like I don't know, the people. Some festivals you just don't get the sense that like people are just having a good time in general, and this one was like the atmosphere was good. Everybody was having a good time.
For sure. Yeah. So we may have a few friends here who are watching us from that as well. So that's really awesome to see them. Okay, so
that was Saturday. We went out to eat.
Friday night we went out with the organizers. Saturday night we went with Kat. We did appetizers and desserts. It was delicious. It was amazing.
Awesome.
We had a grand time. And then we headed out. We stayed at the park both nights. And then we headed out on Sunday morning back to Arkansas. So we drove about almost 600 miles.
9 hours.
Yeah, almost 600 miles. And we drove all the way up to Fayetteville. And so we got here to the house that we rent a room with my sister, or from my sister here. And so we've been here since
we got to hang out
Sunday night.
So we drove all day, but it meant we got here on Sunday night, so that we kind of had like all day Monday to. We've been but we haven't really talked about it much, but we've been super busy with the Eureka Fiber in the Ozarks.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that a little bit too.
So we'll talk about that some more, but it's been kind of like looming all week, and so we're able to kind of wrap up some things on Monday.
We launched it on November 1st. On Friday morning. Or I guess it was.
Yeah, I made Friday everything live on Friday morning,
which was great. And then we promptly like escaped where there was no internet at all, and so we basically posted.
We could do sales, like our point of sale system we could use, but we didn't have internet outside of that, and so
so it made for some really interesting look, I think there's a sale that came through. Like it was just really awkward, and
you know when you put together something like that, it wasn't rushed. I had plenty of time to get it all together, but. You know, there's small mistakes. I misspelled things. I put the wrong time on things. You know, like small the people catch it. You know, and they let you know. But I couldn't do anything about it.
We just had like delayed responses to fixing it. But it seems like everything's good now. If you are interested in checking that out, if you want to flip over, I have it pulled up.
Sure.
On the Eureka.
Let's see. Thing there. You have a.
He's gonna.
No.
Yep.
This one.
Yep. That's it. There's the website. So here's the website. If you go and check it out, it's March 13th through the 15th in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. There's a full list of vendors.
All the vendors listed alphabetically. Our classes, which this we have 41 classes. So
you can look at the list that are organized by day, and then you can click on the different, like what day you want to shop, or you can look by instructor if you have a preference on that. And then there's also just a general listing.
Just like a little cheat sheet for you to make sure if you're doing. We've had a lot of people do multiple classes, so Don't
The
double book
Friday
yourself.
night event is also starting to fill in some. So we are having Sona Gardner come and speak with us. You also have a really cool goodie bag, and then that is catered by Three Bird Cafe, but from there in Eureka Springs. If you check out the frequently asked questions page, you can get all the answers that you need. And please, we are full on vendors. We are also full up on class proposals.
Yeah.
So while the forms may be up and open, we are not actually taking any more vendors or teachers at this time.
I think actually on Saturday afternoon we could fit one more 3-hour class on Saturday.
I don't think we're gonna do that happen, people. Anyway, we also have made arrangements with some local hotels and lodging options. So there is
some links here.
Yes,
we've got either blocks of rooms or discounts at all these folks here: the Best West Wanderoo, Cliff Cottage Inn, and Travelers Inn. The Wanderoo and the Travelers Inn, we're still talking. We haven't totally touched base with them, but I suspect we're going to have some sort of partnership with
the
them.
Best Western, as long as you mention us whenever you call it and reserve, as well as the Cliff Cottage Inn, they're offering discounts. The Best Western is $19 a night, and then the Cliff Cottage Inn is offering a discount depending on which night
it's $10 for a weeknight or
$10 off.
$10 off for a weeknight. Yeah, it's not $10.
Or 15 off for the weekend. So one of the weekend nights. So just make sure that you are coming for the Fiber Festival, and they will make that happen for you. So that is really awesome. Classes are up now. If you want to do that, there's also swag. So there's some custom t-shirts, bags, and a backpack that are available on the website only. And then also this weekend, we will be at NWA Fiber Festival. So Friday and Saturday from 9 to 5 at the Washington County Fairgrounds in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Saturday, I'm teaching a class. If anyone takes it.
Yeah, right now there's no one signed up. Kind of weird.
If somebody wants to sign up for sweater math, I'd love to have you. Anyway, but we also have at our table right next to the yarn truck, we will have these lovely little bags.
Drawstring bags.
Ready for your project.
We'll have some postcards for the festival. We'll have some stickers.
Bags and stickers are with donation. They're like a thanks for donating to us prize. So we appreciate that.
We'll have a QR code where you can just boop it and sign up for classes.
We have gift cards.
We have gift cards. If you know somebody who you got a friend, you and your friend want to go, you want to get them a gift card for classes or tickets or whatever you know.
Whatever you want to do.
Just a gift card for anything for the festival.
Yep.
We have that. And I will say this year we pushed the dates ahead a little bit for the signups. Last year we didn't have the classes up until December 1st. This is probably as early as it will get.
Maybe we can do it any earlier.
November. I don't think we want to do it any earlier, but it is a little bit earlier, and we have already had 45, 48
seats. We had a really good response.
So yeah. Just, if there's a class you're really wanting to get in, we have a couple that are already nearing half full. So just be on the lookout for classes for your.
That one already is half full.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but there's some really cool classes, everything from quilting to 4 types of weaving.
We had a really good spread of different fiber arts this year: weaving, quilting, knitting, crochet, all sorts of. I mean, just many, many, many fiber arts.
Yes.
So. Awesome. Thank you,
Rhonda. We will look forward to that too. Do I have a shop online? Eureka Fiber in the Ozarks does have a shop online. It's eurekafiberintheozarks.com. And Yarn Adventure also has a website online, and that's yarnadventuretruck.com. And you can find all of our inventory there as well. I did just list a couple of new sweatshirt options, by the way, today. So if you're looking for some Yarn Adventure swag, that is also up on the website.
I'll actually post a comment with the websites here.
Yes. And then so let's see. So that was Monday. We literally sat here and we made graphics and posted things and got everything, I scheduled posts all day.
Just logistic stuff.
So that was really fun. And then Tuesday we got up and we went to vote. Dean and I moved our residency here to Fayetteville this spring, and so we were able to vote here in Washington County. And
The
no
line
line.
wasn't too. I mean,
Yeah.
there was a line. Like we had to wait for like 2 minutes to get through, but it wasn't like a huge line. But it was. I mean, it was busy, but they were efficient. I think it was the most efficient
Yeah, they did a really good
voting
job.
line I've ever been in.
I did get to wear my sweater underneath my jacket.
Carefully zipped up
carefully buttoned my jacket so it wouldn't break any rules. And then we got to go to Nick Group later on in the day, and I did get to wear my sweater there too, which made me really happy.
And the weather was nice. It was
lovely.
super nice.
It's like 65 and just really pleasant outside. So we had, and except for the rain, which Monday night came a heck of a storm.
That was Monday night.
There was tornado sirens and all kinds of things, and like
there actually was a tornado like
north of here,
15 miles north of here.
Yeah, so 20, 30. It's quite a bit farther.
Maybe it's farther than
that.
It's
little flock. So
yeah.
There was a couple of houses that were damaged. So we're thinking about those people. Obviously, based on the fact that I wore a sweater with Kamala's face on it, I am incredibly disappointed with last night's results. And that's okay.
Yep.
It's okay to be disappointed.
It is.
It's okay to grieve.
Yeah.
And it's also okay to say that we are going to do our very best.
Move on and
to be inclusive.
Keep doing the things that we always do.
Consciously inclusive of our friends and those who are often marginalized. We want to make sure that you feel welcome whenever you come on board our yarn truck, whenever you see us online or whenever you see us out and about. We still believe in people.
Yep.
We believe that they should be loved and that they're deserving of all love, and that kindness and joy do exist in our world and should rule the day. So that is
being Katie's next project.
So our what we're gonna do is so right now we've been doing Fall Mal Yarn Adventure Truck Fall Make Along 2024.
Forgot about it.
And that has been Sweater Weather Adventure. So that we've been using those hashtags. I've knit 2 sweaters during this time.
You have done, you have knit more in the last 6 months.
I've done so much knitting
Than I've seen you knit in the last probably 5 years.
I've finished 2 sweaters in the last 2 months, and I'm working on this skirt, and so I'm hoping to have that done by the end of the month. So our fall make-along will go until the end of November. So, and then we will do a prize drawing at the end of that. So please feel free to enter using our hashtags. I will go look up all the things, and if you tag us, like using @YarnAdventureTruck, we go back and see all those, and I do try to like comment on what you do and share those things as well. So what we're going to do is during the month of December, we will be showing our descent.
Winter.
It's our winter.
Really winter.
It's December and January, so it's meteorological winter.
Okay.
It's meteorological.
Okay, I thought you were just saying December at first, but okay, so
it'll be December and January because it will go through Inauguration Day.
Okay.
And what we are doing is we are going to, if you would like to join us, sharing your feelings on things. And if you don't agree, please don't tell me about it. I don't want to hear it. But a couple of years ago in 2020, actually, I cast on this sweater, which is the Descent Pullover by Andrea Rangel. And this is as far as I got.
Was it really 2020 when you started?
Yeah, I started in September of 2020 because that is when Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away.
Time is weird because that seems like it was last year.
Yeah, because I ran on the treadmill pretty heavily for like a good couple of hours.
Which was definitely not recent because we decided to stop exercising forever.
So this is where I got to. It's been sitting obviously dormant for a couple of years now. And I want to share this with the world. So we're going to do that. And what I would like to ask you to do is join me. So
that's like a yes.
Yes, Tabitha says that is a Tabitha knit length of time.
4 years of
yes. Oh, we're proud of Tabitha.
Knit what?
We're proud of Tabitha because she finished her dragon scale knit.
Nice.
Very nice. Good job, Tabitha. We're really proud of you. So yeah, I am we're gonna finish this sweater. It's gonna be amazing.
And you don't have to do a sweater. No. There's plenty of like cowls and
there's collars. I'll put together some things. There's knit, there's crochet patterns. Q, I was talking to her earlier. She's very interested in doing this with us, and I think she's going to do a scarf that has a pattern on the top of
I
it.
don't think I've seen that.
We're gonna figure something out because she's like, I don't know what we're doing, but I was like, we'll figure something out. So she's gonna have a really pretty design because she doesn't do collars. So yeah, we're going to share in our small piece of the rebellion.
So it'll start December 1st and go through January 31st.
And I'll come up with some really cool hashtag of some sort and probably a sticker or two.
We'll avoid winter mal. We'll just move on from that.
You won't do that again. We won't do that again.
Although it's been fun, we will move along from that moment.
So we don't. Anyway, if you'll also notice, I have been sending my my cider mug here.
Yeah.
My ZK 2023 2023 mug. And my favorite cider recipe is apple cider, and it's like 2/3 apple cider, 1/3 cran cherry.
Yeah.
And we heat that up in the microwave, and it's delicious.
And sometimes you'll do, if you want to make a big batch of it, sometimes like Thanksgiving, you'll just put it in the crock pot and do that ratio plus like some cut up oranges.
You do a cup of orange juice in there as well. Mm-hmm. So you do like a whole big jug of gallon apple cider, like 1/2 gallon.
Like a half of a
half gallon of cran cherry.
Yeah.
Of some sort, or whatever size that is that it normally comes in.
I think it's like half of a half gallon.
Yeah. And then like a cup of orange juice, and then you slice it. You put in apples. You put in cranberries and apples and oranges. Yeah,
and cinnamon sticks. And
smells so good.
It does. Yeah, it's like at least 50% for the smell.
Oh, I dropped my needles.
Oh,
sorry. I dropped my needles on the floor. I need to pick them up before Misha takes them away. We've been around so many kitty cats lately.
Yes, we have.
But yeah, so we're gonna do that. So if you will continue to post about your sweater weather adventures, we would love to hear about them. Obviously, I am still working on things, and I will be continuing to work on this sweater. I put quite a few hours into this sweater. It is a fingering weight color work sweater, and it is intense. So I'm about 3/4 of the way through the chart. And so once I get to the end of the chart, I do have that pulled up over here if you want to show that.
Sure.
Which one that is. She has it written as a cardigan as well. So if this is the pattern you like, and I think she also has one written for heavier weight yarn.
Where do you have it?
It's right here in the same thing.
Oh, I got it. I'm sorry. So it's this one?
I don't know.
Yes. Sure. That's it.
But it's in the Chrome tab. It's a different tab.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Ravelry right there. There you go.
Now I understand.
Okay. And so and I'm doing the lighter version where it's the light color for the actual color work, and then the darker purple will be the rest of the body of the sweater. So like that first picture there. Yeah. So I am working on that, and there are quite a few different patterns from Andrea there. And so if you are wanting to join in, we would love to have you. So okay.
Let's see. Tomorrow we're going to be at Yarn Alchemy.
That's Thursday,
Bentonville,
the 7th.
Yep.
From 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. It is craft night there. Community craft night goes from 6 to 8, and her normal hours are from 11 to 6.
And it was kind of short notice, but we were in town, and she messaged and asked if we wanted to hang out. So we're going to be set up and selling things, but it's more of sort of like a hangout and just come out and see the truck.
I'll be knitting on several things, I'm sure.
Hang out.
So come see us and say hi. And I'll be spinning too.
Friday and Saturday we'll be set up at the NWA Fiber Festival, second year festival, which last year you kind of had like an Alabama Fiber Festival experience with it. It was a super good festival for the first year. Mm-hmm. So we'll be there. I didn't get to go to that last year, so I'll be there for that this year. Yeah. And let's see, what are we doing after that?
Tuesday.
Salem on Monday.
Yeah. Tuesday we'll be set up in Salem, Arkansas, around Mountain Home, between Mountain Home and West Plains, Missouri. And that's going to be at Peaceful Easy Feeling on the square in Salem. And we'll be there 11 to 4.
Something like that, yeah.
12 to 4.
Afternoon-ish.
Yeah. You can come see us. They have a fiber fun day that, and so there will be other fiber artists there who will be spinning and knitting and crocheting. Yep. Emma will be there doing all those wonderful things. So
and we had a good time last time we were there.
Again, we had the whole truck set up. We would love for you to stop by. But honestly, we're really making connections with our community, and it's my hometown.
We're
So-
there anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
we're visiting our parents. We'll be there, and so it just happened to be that was the date. That's why we're visiting during that time, so we can go to the Fiber Day. So.
And then after that, we'll be heading to Texas.
Yes.
So you can see us at Fiber Fate in Buda, Texas on Sunday, the 17th. And I'm going to be teaching a couple of classes there. So more information about that to come next week. But if you want to go ahead and get a jump start on that, you can check out Fiber Fate's website.
I think she should probably have it. I haven't looked
I
today.
think it's fiberfate.com.
I'm 95% sure it's fiberfate.com. But if you say Fiber Fate, Texas, you'll find her.
Yeah.
Her name's Angela, and
she's fantastic. Really we love her. Okay, so I think that's everything we got. Tabitha, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Hope everybody's doing well. We love you guys a whole bunch, and we do believe in you and what you do. So we will see you soon.
Happy crafting.